Ferdinando Carulli was born in 1770 and died in 1841. He lived through the classical period and into the Romantic period. And I tend to think that his music is more on the classical side than the Romantic side. When he was young, he learned to play the cello and studied music theory. In his teens, he decided he wanted to play guitar, and apparently there were no guitar teachers in his area, so he had to teach himself. And he became quite well known in Italy throughout his performances and teaching career. And then he decided to migrate to Europe and settled in Paris in the early 1800s. During this time, he established himself yet again as a great guitarist and teacher. His guitar method, Opus 27, was published in the early 18th century as well in Paris, and this really put him on the map as a guitarist extraordinaire as well as teacher. And I think of him as the elder statesman of the Paris guitar scene. And why I say that is because he was there a little bit before some of the other well-known classical guitarists migrated there, Matteo Carcassi and Fernando Sord, to name some names. And Paris was the musical hotbed of the time. And in addition to performing and teaching, what Carulli also did was he engaged with members of high society, giving them guitar lessons and educating them about the benefits of classical guitar playing. So he kind of set the stage and rolled out the welcome mat for these other guitarists to come in and establish their careers as well. Now, during his lifetime, Carulli was very prolific. He wrote over at least 330 pieces or 330 opus numbers. Now, if you're not familiar with the term opus number, what that means is it's a way of saying this is the collected works that were published as opus. So opus 1, it could be one piece, it could be a set of pieces, but it's the first set of pieces published by a composer. Opus 330, well, you're getting up there with the compositions that you have created. He wrote music for all kinds of different guitar combinations. Mostly today, what he is known for are his charming short studies and pieces that are beginner level and early intermediate level. And this waltz in E minor is one of his favorites.